Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Build a Better Business in 5 minutes or less. I am Jim Coppinger at Centech Consultants. I'll be your host today. And as always, we're going to try and cover some important business tools for you guys in 5 minutes or less. So let me start my timer so that I don't drone on, which my wife tells me I do far too much. And today, we're going to be talking about the concept of train them or lose them. And we're going to talk about training your staff and trying to control the transition rate, the employee turnover rate that we face, particularly here in the United States, so much higher than in the rest of the world. So what am I talking about? So let's take a look at it and see where the issue lies. Employee turnover, right? So the American national averages for employee turnover is predicted to be 23% in 2018, which is one of the highest in the industrialized world. In particular, AEC firms, which is who we deal with very heavily here at Zentech, they actually average 35%, right? And that actually even goes even higher when you're dealing with non-licensed professionals. That'd be your administrative staff, your CAD and design staff, folks who don't have the PE license and the architecture license. So you're really looking at losing up to a third of your staff every year. That's a huge, huge problem. And quite honestly, lack of training, right, and professional growth is cited as one of the top 3 reasons why your staff is leaving. And that's really a problem, not just from a continuity sake and from keeping a solid design team. And when you have good employees, you want to keep them. But it also involves costs. You're looking at between 16 and 25% of the leaving person's salary is required to onboard, train, and get a replacement person in and up, right? So you think about that, right? You're losing 30% of your staff every year, and then you're adding an additional 20 to 25% there to their fees just to get them up to speed and get you back to where you first started. So it's really incumbent on every management level person to really look carefully about your employee retention roles, what you guys are doing. And we tend to jump to salary, which is, let's face it, right? Salary is always important. Everybody wants money. And we look at that as the primary caretaker, and we throw money at the problem. And quite honestly, it's really not the most effective way to go. Believe it or not, basic, simple, online, focused training that is particular to your staff's specific job and career path is actually the most cost-effective way of keeping your employees happy and making sure that they stay with you and you keep those really qualified employees that you don't want to lose. So you don't have to throw money at them. All you have to do is train them, right? Seems too simple, right? So what are the real benefits here? What are we talking about? Well, perfect example, right? Here at Zentech, we do a lot of online training. We train in Microsoft Office. We do Excel, Word, stuff that's good for your management level people as well as your lower end administrative staff who don't always get the training that you think they should get. We work with Bluebeam Design Review and cost estimating software. We train on that, and we do a lot of work with Civil CAD training, along the Civil 3D AutoCAD stuff. Those are all low-cost training. You say I actually have some samples of our classes up there on the screen. They're really low-cost training. Is really easy to get. It's a couple of dollars an hour per person, right? But the idea is that if you can have your people hit these training classes, whether it's through Zentech or some other method, 2 to 4 sessions a month, right? It's a couple of dollars. It's not much compared to what you're going to lose in the costs of going through that employee, retrain up when you're transitioning old people out and new people coming in, right? And the things you need to do, or to understand rather, is that these training sessions, these simple 1-hour training sessions that people are doing from their desks, number one, it's going to increase their productivity. They're going to be better at what they do. Every time you train them, whether it's your admin staff or it's the secretary or your admin assistant or your high-level CAD design guys, everybody training is going to increase their productivity. It's going to increase their morale. They feel that you value them and you're giving them tools that they need to grow and become better professionals, and that's really important. And this simple concept of regular online training, these 1-hour classes, can reduce your turnover rate by 50% or more every year. And that is a huge impact on your bottom line, and it gives you that continuity of service so you have your best employees available to service your clients. So important things to keep in mind. Train them or lose them. So I made my 5-minute time limit again, which is a plus. So I want to thank you guys for joining me. All right, again, here we are, Zen-Tech Consultants, and we are here to help you guys with any of your business needs, from Microsoft to Bluebeam to CivilCAD or just general technical consulting. Our information is on the screen, and I hope you guys will visit our website, and I'll talk to you in the next session. Thanks a lot.